joining us from Bath in the UK is Dr. Bharat Pankhania, Senior Clinical Lecturer at University of Exeter. Good to have you on again, sir.
Thank you.
So tell us, what can we expect for Europe in this winter? We're hearing some dire warnings that the situation is not great. Why is that so, and what can be done to improve the situation?
Unfortunately, in Europe, we have the meeting together of a number of items which make it a perfect storm. So one, we're approaching our winter. Two, we were immunized more than 6 months ago, therefore immunity is dropping. And three, of course, with Christmas festivities, people are getting together more so, and therefore also, one thing we mustn't forget is influenza has also arrived on our doorstep. So putting all those items together, it is not surprising that we've got a surge in number of cases, as well as hospital admissions, as well as pressure on the hospitals.
Right, and we're seeing now that there is the new drive to vaccinate children. Is that something that can help alleviate some of the difficulties that are expected?
So that is a very important strategy, and the strategy is that we reduce the amount of virus in the community from the youngest age group to the oldest age group. And if we suppress the amount of virus available, then we also suppress case numbers. So with that in mind, we immunize our children to protect them. Furthermore, the children also don't generate new cases. And furthermore, the vaccine is very immunogenic. In other words, 90% plus. When they're immunized with the reduced dose, 10 milligrams, separated by 3 weeks, second 10 milligrams, they mount a very good immune response. So that translated into common speak equals, we will have immunized children, children who don't get infected, children who don't make new cases. So we are suppressing cases in the younger age group. Hopefully, we will also suppress cases in the other immunized groups, and that is a good strategy to have.
Right, and also regarding the continent Europe, we saw the EU regulator there in charge for approving, for instance, vaccines, but the continent has many different countries with many different vaccination rates, many different infection rates. How is this going to affect, in general, the contacts between the countries, the open borders between the countries, some of the regulation that is brought down from the EU to all of the countries when we're seeing a very different coronavirus situation in each state?
So indeed, the European Union nations do their own national policies on immunizing their local population. And that's all very well. In the future, it would be good to have a unified EU policy, but we are where we are. Overall, as long as you are immunizing a substantial percentage of your population, all age groups, then we will be helping towards reducing the case numbers and bringing this down Europe-wide. But one more thing that the Europeans must do is not to forget influenza, because influenza has arrived, and if they have not been immunized against influenza, they must do as a matter of urgency. It is important to protect against both influenza as well as SARS-CoV-2.
Right. Certainly a lot to deal with there, and we'll all hope to have a healthy winter ahead of us. Dr. Bharat Pankhania, Senior Clinical Lecturer from University of Exeter. Thank you for coming on again.
Thank you.